All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Kasha Kwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Achakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right, this is going to be a fairly quick lesson and a fairly simple topic. Okay, a fairly simple topic, and it's just some of these scriptures are what you could say common sense. It's easy to comprehend and easy to keep and exercise. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off without further ado in Ecclesiasticus, the 11th chapter. I'm gonna start off at verse 7. This is one of my favorite chapters and verses that I'm gonna read because they these happen more times than not, if you know what I'm saying. So verse 7, it says, "Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first and then rebuke." Okay, so let's analyze this and let's get a quick overview of what it is. I like to use the word overview, not breakdown. I leave breakdowns to the apostles and elders up top in the heads of camps. All right, me myself, I'm just a young man and a breakdown. So I'm gonna get the word overview real quick. Overview definition. All right. The overview is a general review or summary of a subject. Okay, give a general review of, or summary of. All right, so overview is a like a synonym to, let's see, synopsis. A synopsis is a brief summary or general survey of something. Okay, so I'm giving an overview of this specific scripture right here just to clarify and bring that point across. It says, "Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first, then rebuke." All right, the scriptures say in Proverbs 4 and 7, which I might as well get because I'm only bringing out precepts, man. All right, Apostle Gabar said it best: "Let the scriptures speak." All right, so this is Proverbs chapter 4 and 7. It says, "Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding." Correct. So you understand the cause, all right, or the truth of the matter first before you open your mouth and correct the individual. Okay, you examine it. All right, let's get the word examine. All right, and I'm just bringing up Google definitions just to get to the point. Excuse me, because I suck at spelling, but you know what I'm trying to get at. Examine, it says inspect someone or something. If you're inspecting someone, you're discerning someone. All right, you're judging somebody. All right. Discernment is like a no, pretty much, yeah. I'll just say like discernment is a judging. All right, you're seeing if something's right or wrong. You could say discernment, judgment, discretion. Okay, discretion and conscience are synonyms to one another. They almost all mean the same thing. All right. When you go into the word conscience, it means morally distinguishing what is a morally good or bad. When you go into the word discretion, it means to provide an understanding of, also morally distinguishing what is good and bad. Look it up. It's in the etymology. The scriptures say the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. All right. When you look up the word judgment and discernment, those two are one of alike. You're discerning and you're judging and you're seeing whether something's morally good or bad. Okay? Simple as that. So when you're inspecting something, all right, it says in detail to determine the nature or condition, which is another synonym or something that's like the words that I just said. It says to investigate thoroughly. All right? So investigate the situation before you rebuke an individual. Verse 8, it says, "Answer not before thou hast heard the cause." When you go to a judge, they don't say anything or charge anybody with anything before they heard the whole matter. And once they heard the whole matter, they can make their decision. It's simple as that. Okay? Now, if you're going to, tell somebody something, you better make sure you got your facts straight. Okay? And you better not be going off of impulse and feelings. All right? Because then it turns into personal problem. Something that you got to analyze yourself and examine yourself with. The scriptures say, "Examine thyself, whether you be in the faith. Don't you know your own self?" So I'm just paraphrasing. Okay? So answer not before thou hast heard the cause. Now, if so, you're rebuking an individual or telling an individual something, and the individual may ask, well, why? And you can't give a clear, valid answer to it, then maybe you got to reevaluate, re-examine the truth, and see whether it is feasible to go to that individual to say anything. It says, neither interrupt men in the midst of their talk. That's just goddamn manners right there. That is just manners. Shut your ass up. Simple as that. Shut your ass up. Don't say a thing. Don't say a word. If a man is in the midst of his speech, let him complete what he is trying to portray or say to somebody or even to you. Just shut up. Let it happen. Let the man talk. Okay? And even so, this even goes on another route. Okay? When you're on the highways and byways and an individual, say a scoffer comes, the scriptures say neither interrupt men in the midst of the speech or in their talk. Let that idiot talk. Don't interrupt him. Just keep talking, because the scriptures, paraphrasing, tells you, I think in the book of Ecclesiastes, it tells you if you let a man talk, he'll show whether he's a fool or wise or whatnot, something like that. All right, but if you let a fool will keep talking and just dig himself in a deeper hole than he needs to be. So let him talk. Don't interrupt him. Follow this. Verse 9, it says, strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not. So, what does that simply mean? Mind your business. Stay in your lane. Mind your business. If it don't concern you, then look the other way. I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's that simple. All right? It says, and sit not in judgment with the sinners. All right? I'm going to get my last precept and close this out. This is Ecclesiasticus 18 and 19. This is a heavy one for me. I like this one too. It says, learn before thou speak. Use physic, or ever thou be sick. All right? But the main thing I want to focus on right here, learn before you speak. All right? You just don't blabber out things. If you don't know the breakdown in Revelation 9, you better not pull the scripture out on it, because you don't know anything about it. If you have a general understanding of it, then speak what your general understanding of it is, because your general understanding came from the apostles and elders, and it's not wrong. All right? You could go deeper and deeper as, the more you look into it and go further into it. Oh, well, who was Kaiser Wilhelm? What was the Treaty of Versailles and this and that? You know what I'm saying? That's when you can go into it. Okay? But knowing the basis of it, all right, you've learned it somewhat. Now, if you never read the book, or chapter, why would you bring it out? You know nothing about it. It's like, give me Revelation 9 and 10. Don't know it. Jack squat about it. You just saying it. No, bro. Don't speak it. You got to learn it before you speak it. Okay? It's the same thing with a situation that may arise. Learn the situation before you put your 2 cents into it. Okay? It says, and use physic or ever thou be sick. Correct. And use physic, or like a physician, if ever thou be sick. It's the same thing. If you're sick in the wisdom, use a physician. The scripture, and who's the ultimate physician? The Lord. I'm going to get the scripture. Let's see. This is James chapter 1 and 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, meaning you're sick, okay? If you're sick, primary, if you got a cold, all right? You're sick. You're lacking the substances that you need to be healthy again. I'm just saying, okay? Which is true. You're lacking something. You're lacking vitamin C. You're iron deficient. All right? Look it up. G6PD deficiency in your blood. Look it up. All right? You're lacking something. All right? So if any of you lack wisdom, you're sick. You need wisdom. That's your vitamin C. Let him ask of the Most High that giveth to all men liberally, meaning freely, and upbraideth not, meaning talking behind your back, and it shall be given him. Simple. The scriptures say, I think in John 17 or 14, whatever you ask in my name, I'll do, or I'll give it to you. Paraphrasing. Okay? So, go to the physic. All right? Go to the physician. if you're sick. Go to the one who knows about the situation or knows about the scripture breakdown before you speak it. Use the physic, all right, or the physician. Then you won't be sick anymore, ultimately. Okay? So I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Chakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit, Brother Kasha Quali from the GMS Atlanta Church. And Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next time, I want to say shalom.